on today's episode of The Game Chasers.
Get out of there! Put that out!
He's gonna punch me if I jump at him.
Buying a lot of stuff.
I could care less about the rest of these fools.
This is great. Isn't even up. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and the only reason I'm up this late is because I never went to bed.
We have to, by necessity, start getting up earlier if we still want to have decent stuff on the show.
Come to my place early. Come to my place early. I'll be up. We'll see about that, because I think he's asleep.
I'm up. You expected me to be asleep, weren't you?
You were asleep.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, I haven't been asleep yet. That is the only reason why he's at my place right now, is because he stayed up the whole time.
This is absolutely the worst collection of people that you want to get together if you want to wake up early in the morning. And the only one who normally wakes up early isn't even here.
Yeah, and where is he anyway? Like, he's being secretive. Like, he's on some secret mission or something.
Yeah, he wouldn't say anything to me either.
I don't know where Jay is. Jay is like missing. He was extremely cryptic when I was grilling him about where he was.
I really don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know what he's doing. I really don't care, but he's not gonna be with us.
Maybe I was working, okay? Maybe, just maybe, I had some business to attend to, and maybe there's a slight possibility that I don't have to run everything I do by the three of you idiots.
So just so we have somebody else to go on this trip, we're gonna go try to get Dodongo. I know it's silly. It's like 7 in the morning. He ain't gonna get up. He ain't even gonna answer the door.
Dodongo does not do mornings. Billy, however, is half a step behind Dodongo in sorriness. He will not wake up to save his life. I have to get up early in the morning, but on my days off, it doesn't happen. So you could not ask for a sorrier group of people to wake up in the morning to go filming.
Does this seem familiar?
Familiar?
This scenario.
No, because he's answering.
Get fucked. Damn it. I'm supposed to do this today, that's right. Motherfucker.
Literally within like a minute, Dodongo answers it. This does not happen.
I do want to go out and look for video games, but I don't necessarily want to go out and look for video games.
Oh my God, he looks like a fucking bomb.
Yeah, he does.
I need y'all to go away for a minute so I can get some more sleep.
Oh. Good morning, sunshine.
Off.
We got an invasion of the body snatchers pod people shit going on around here, and this is not Dodongo. Or Dodongo's a new person, like figuratively. Maybe he's just changed. Yeah. Nope, still Dodongo.
Yeah, one time I woke up, there was a skunk hanging around, and I was just like, oh, get out of here, skunk. Another time, I'm not fucking with you, I was sleeping under the bridge in my spot over off of Mayfield, and Sherry, Mayfield and Sherry. That's my fucking spot.
I thought he was going to say I was sleeping in the closet one time, and he punched out with the bridge.
There was a fucking snake cuddled up next to me. I'm not even fucking with you.
I knew that Dodongo had been homeless at some point. I knew that he had lived in the forest for an extended period of time.
I didn't know Dodongo was homeless. I knew that he burned his bridges with pretty much everyone he knew, though. And he would just kind of bounce around from house to house.
Essentially, it was I stayed in a field, I stayed in the forest, and I stayed under a bridge. So yeah. Oh, why is that snortably funny to you, motherfucker?
We're gonna go look at this spot one day.
Oh, we can go there.
We can go. Okay, let's go there.
I'll show you exactly
Let's go
where
there
the fuck
today.
it is. I'll eat a raw rat before I dig in the fucking trash, okay? I'm sorry.
All right, so I figured it'd be a great opportunity to head to somebody who we know always has games, and that's Don. So as we pull up to the flea market, first thing I kind of notice is that literally it looks like 20% of the vendors are actually here, and my hopes are not high.
3 times we've come out, he hasn't been here. And he's been one of the most reliable and awesome sellers that we've encountered. So, drove a long way to come out here. It was about an hour. Thank you. Ooh, VHS.
Okay, at this point in time, I don't have really any. I think I've got $20. Maybe. No, I don't even think I had that much. Actually, I borrowed $20 or $40. I'm gonna get a cigarette snuffer. I really need one.
Came out and you didn't even bring a single dollar.
I have not gotten paid. My boss is supposed to drop my check off this morning. That's what I was saying yesterday. It's
You got $19 and change?
Oh my God.
because Billy has not seen it, so I bought this for Billy. The captain gets Point Break. Really never seen Point Break?
I've never seen Point Break, no. I've not.
Motherfucker.
I'm confused because I'm tired because it's the morning.
Do you know Don's gonna be here?
This is Don over here. Now we haven't seen him in months. Really?
Yeah.
Don's not here.
He knows if we have any video games that we're still looking for.
All right, I mean,
Probably not.
Go ahead and point us away.
Don will be there at the end, though.
all right, thanks, man.
Make sure the disc is in there.
Okay, it's not in there.
What do we got? Football, some baseball.
It's always nice when you run into somebody at the flea market that says, "Oh, yeah, we've met several times at Retropalooza, and I get all the games here."
One of the ladies that runs the flea market happened to notice that Dodongo was walking by with a damn 40 in his hand.
Are you drinking alcohol?
You damn straight I am. Would you like some?
Is he not allowed to do that?
Am I not allowed to? It is what it is. What can I say?
I don't think you're allowed.
Okay, all right.
Open container thing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it can wait.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right. It is.
And the police station's right across the street.
It's like 8 in the morning at this point. He's drinking a 40 out in public.
He's getting one last swig in.
He's getting one last swig.
Get out of there! Put that out!
I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, right!
Classic Dodongo, man.
Does this mean you're an alcoholic if you're drinking this early in the morning?
Damn straight I am.
Oh, you bad boy!
I know. It's a problem. I am an alcoholic.
Okay,
I'm not a
You need to
paralegal.
No, you need to get some help with that.
She's probably right though.
I know I'm right.
Probably, right? She's probably right.
It's actually kind of amusing to see this, that a complete stranger is like, hey, you need to clean your act up. What are you doing, you know?
Hey, police, I have a guy here named...
Hey, I haven't been arrested here yet.
Not in 7 points?
Not yet. But I'm sure it's gonna happen.
Yeah, she said there's a first time for everything, honey.
Well, apparently this is an intervention going on right now, other than the fact that Billy and Melvor aren't being too intervention-y. They're more just, you know, kind of laughing.
This is great.
I'm really serious.
I know. So am I, Wanda.
Because working in a bar, nobody likes to be around a drunk. I got news for you. So what do you do for a living?
I install windows and doors.
Really?
Yeah. I tear the old ones out, put the new ones in.
Well, you're like a remodel type person.
Yeah, and independent contractor. I mean, I do a lot of remodeling.
So that's
like,
where you get your money to buy your beer?
my beer and my weed. Yep.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, I'm a bad boy.
Get out of here.
Okay, I'm leaving.
I think at the time that this lady was talking to him, in his mind, like she was probably turning into like a beer bottle, and that's what he was seeing. So I don't think it helped at all.
But if I ever were to have an intervention, I would want it to be that because it was pretty comical.
This episode of Game Chasers is brought to you in part by Launchbox, the perfect gaming front end for your PC, home theater, or arcade cabinet. Check out the app below.
So it's been interesting. It's not been productive, but you got an intervention.
So I'm an alcoholic.
Thank you. You know, if a complete stranger sees that, then, you know, I don't feel bad for trying to tell him what he needs to do.
I have nothing. I was going to think of something funny, but I can't because I'm an alcoholic.
Anyway, there's another flea market close. We've been there plenty of times, been on video plenty of times, but I know that they have games.
I cut my hair because of lice. I told you that already. All right? Was it a log or was it mud butt? Because sometimes after a night of drinking, I get mud butt.
I need Knights of the Old Republic. But I doubt it's going to be here.
I'm on the lookout for Xbox games. I don't know why, but I've gotten a hankering to get an original Xbox and get some games for it.
How much are your Xbox games?
$5.
Okay. And I'm assuming PlayStation 2 is $5?
$5. There's a whole bunch back here in these boxes. This whole wall full. I've got these are $5. The NES is $5. PS3s are 15 or 2 for 25.
Okay.
He's got a ton of Xbox games here. Hopefully he'll have Knights of the Old Republic.
That's a really good game.
So another game that I'm seeing here on Xbox that everybody raves about is Fable.
You never played it?
I've never had an Xbox.
Fable's the shit, first of all.
I don't, man. I'm such an Xbox noob. Just not a system that I touch, so I don't know anything about Fable.
It's a great fucking series. It was one of the first games that, based on what you decided to do, it would alter your character's appearance, how everybody perceived you in town, like if you would run around like slapping hoes and shit like that.
All right, I'll get Fable. I'll put that on my maybe pile. That's a good one. Got that?
Oh no. Oh.
This game is my jam. One of my top favorite games on the I almost said 64. On the GameCube, Rogue Leader.
Really, just with Rogue Leader, I remember it being a really good game. I've always been partial to piloting games.
I was really excited when this came out. And it was a great game. It was a great improvement on that original 64 game. And it was one that I really had a lot of fun playing.
That's a really good game. I'm a badass pilot, dude. I can do a barrel roll. That's Star Fox 64.
Love the Rogue Leader on 64. Really love the one on GameCube. Part 2 and 3.
Like eventually I'm gonna get my pilot's license. That's my goal in life, is to get my pilot's license.
Have you said GameCube's $5 too?
$5. Even the Sega Genesis is still in the original box, all $5 a piece.
And for $5, you'd be stupid. You'd have to be the biggest idiot on the planet not to get it.
Me personally, even though I may be getting ripped off, personally, I'm not getting ripped off because it's going to be worth the $5 for me.
Seems like he's got some N64 games in that actually aren't crap, like Wave Race.
I do have an N64.
Do you have Wave Race?
I don't, but I don't like that game.
You don't?
No. Wave Race fucking sucks. It's a fucking game. The controls are fucking bullshit. And it's just a fucking all-around turd.
I didn't purchase my Wave Race back in the day. You know how I got it? I was walking to my grandmother's house, cut through the alley. We called it Danger Alley because there were demon dogs in there. That was the legend anyway. But it was just sitting there in the middle of the alley. Wave Race. kind of thought for a second that since it was in Danger Alley, it could be haunted and it was a trap.
What about the pod racing game? Do you have that one?
I do have that one. I actually, that one came from my PS4. So I've got like a PS4 digital copy. I can play any time I want to, and I never do.
So he says he has Atari games in here, and man, that's right up my alley. So it's Atari games, and
Atari.
He said that there might be more. I think I remember going through this very box at one point with Jay.
So this looks like the same box we sifted through like 2 years ago, honestly. Hopefully he's got some new stuff in here.
Go ahead, start digging.
I am, but I'm almost, it's like, because I'm not sure what, dude, you gotta understand, I got a whole trash bag full of games that somebody gave me, Atari games. And they're old Atari and shit like that at one point in time. But Chris, my drummer, he's got them.
I have so many Atari games, and I have all the ones that are in here actually right now.
He said he's still got them. I mean, they're mine, technically. You know
Does he have any old games he wants to get rid of?
If they are, they're mine.
And to be quite honest, it would have to really jump out at me and say, buy me. It'd have to be something kind of obscure. Because honestly, at $5 a piece, which is what he's charging on these are all dollar games. These are all the super common ones that should be $1. So.
We got a nameless cartridge. I remember playing Combat on the Atari, which I called Tanks. And I remember E.T. But the funny thing about E.T. is my friend Jordan Downs, he can beat it. And he cannot explain how he beats it. You come over here, you go up one screen, you go left 2 screens, you jump in this pit, you raise his head up, and you get out of the pit, you move up, you move right, a couple times you jump in this other pit, and then biggity bam, the motherfucker's beat. And I'm just like, how did you figure this out? He said, I played E.T. for hundreds of hours. And I was just like, my God, what a waste of your time. Holy shit.
What?
Is that Exile?
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with the Myst series. I have a couple of games like on PS1 and Saturn. Well, I gotta get it.
Well, I mean, the reason the whole Myst series was intriguing to me is the whole puzzle solving aspect of everything. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what it is whenever you get super drunk every night. You gotta wake up and figure out what the fuck you did the night before.
Except you're not a person.
It's more like, imagine yourself being thrown on a fucking desert island with all this technology around you and nothing's working. So you have to go in and figure out how the fuck to turn everything on.
So the Wii games are 1 for 10 or 2 for 15.
I know of.
So there's this Wii U game, Mario 3D Land. I kind of really wanted to play this when it came out. I just didn't have the money and have kind of forgot about it. It's sitting here, and if they bundle it with something else, we'd be getting this game for like what, $7.50? That's an amazing price for a Wii U game. Billy wants to get Klonoa on the Wii, so that's the bundle for me. I get my game for $7.50, and I'm happy. I could care less about the rest of these fools.
It's actually one of the
Mario 3D World for $5, basically. And even better, Billy's paying for it.
Don't dust your hands off like you got something over on me.
I just keep looking at that fucking Genesis collection is all.
So this is, do you want the Genesis collection?
I want this game for 2 reasons. The first reason is because it has a lot of badass fucking games on it. You know, games that we would play growing up and whatnot. Although Altered Beast fucking sucks. F*** y'all. I know you're gonna get some shit for that, but Altered Beast is a fucking bullshit game.
That's a really good game.
And on top of that, I ended up getting Rufus's copy of this game stolen. So I owe Rufus a copy of this game, so that's why I got it. This is actually good. Like, I have it. Oh, it is really good. Billy, the game chasing.
So did we reach the 6th game, get a discount?
Well, give me a discount at the wings here at 2 for $15.
Gotcha. We're getting a lot of stuff here. It's a bulk deal. It's a bulk, lot of stuff. Buying a lot of stuff.
This is normally 15, so that would be 30, 15 would be 45. $40 for all of them. Sound good?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. So he took $5 off the $45 total and said $40, which is awesome because actually that is what I had in my head, and I happen to have 2 20s.
I'll take this coin from your hand, I promise you.
Oh, I'm a floating head.
So this booth has something interesting that I like a whole bunch. For whatever reason, I have this ability to purchase board games that are based off television shows. I have Mork and Mindy and Laverne and Shirley and Mask and really things that shouldn't exist.
You're in charge.
Yes.
You firm on this?
Huh?
You firm on the $12 on this?
10.
10?
Yeah.
I want to see Billy act stupid.
What if he gives you his best Fonzie impersonation? Will you give him $1 off?
Fonzie, yes.
Oh, so 9 if I give you a Ponzi impersonation?
Yeah, $1 off.
Do it, Billy, do it.
So I throw this out here just to kind of put Billy on the spot and make him look like an idiot in public. And he does.
Wait, first, I mean, do you have like something that's not working, like a jukebox? I could just hit it.
Make it work.
Okay, all right.
No, that's okay.
Hey.
That'll work. That'll work.
Okay.
That's terrible, dude.
That was bad. You had the worst Fonz impression. You couldn't even give it like a 100%. Hey, you were just like, oh, it's. You know what it sounded like? It sounded.
Most of his impersonations end up sounding like Watto. He can do a pretty decent Herman Munster.
Oh yeah, because that one was really bad. Lily.
Herman Munster impression wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it was like, duh.
So we've arrived at a booth here that specializes in games. At a flea market, which is usually not a good sign, he's got something here that's pretty obscure, pretty uncommon. It's the Super Stick wireless joystick for the NES.
Supersonic is the #1 bet. It's got no wires, it's a one to get. Arcade action is where you'll be. Supersonic will set you free. No wires.
15 is just it.
Would you do 10 on this?
$12 and it's yours.
Too much for me personally, but I'm thinking about it. The Dongo jumps in wanting to bundle.
Would you do 20 for the joystick and the Rebel Assault? I've never played Rebel Assault, but I remember stupid Billy and Melvor arguing about it one time with the case and the game.
Dodongo sees the game, and I think he wants it because of the whole spat that we had in the very first episode of the Game Chasers, where I found the thing, and Billy was trying to be conniving and say, "Oh, let me see it." Wasn't having any of that because Billy's shady, and I knew he was going to take it and buy it for himself.
I'll do 21. Winner chicken dinner.
21?
21.
Deal. All right.
Alrighty.
Deal. Tactic from the Game Chasers. You know, you gotta bundle it up sometimes.
Didn't find anything super exciting, but I did find some stuff that is kind of cool.
So at this point in time, I'm ready to head back home because I got some more beer drinking to do and I got to test these games out.
Dodongo was talking about how he used to live under a bridge. I want to go see this bridge that he used to live under.
I really don't have any choice because Billy's driving, so to the bridge we go.
And go ahead and park. Right there. Alright, bitches, I'll show you my fucking bridge. I said, God, this is fucking old memories right here. I haven't slept under this bridge in fucking over 10 years.
I kind of want to go home more than anything else. I think this is something that is striking Billy's fancy a little more than mine.
It's kind of funny because I said, dude, you burned your bridges with everybody, and then he literally had to sleep under one.
It's true though. It is true. It's true. What can I say? I'm a little bit curious just to see if, at this point in time, if any of my artwork is still there. I did 3 months in the field, 1 month on the bridge.
A field?
Yeah.
So there's been a forest, a field, and a bridge.
A forest, a field, a bridge. I've been homeless 3 times in my life, okay? This is my old home. Some of my artwork is still here, some of it, a lot of it isn't. Oh, holy shit. That's mine. That's mine right there. I wasn't expecting to be as attached to it as I was when we got there. Other than the cars passing by, it's actually a good spot. I mean, it's a fucking great spot if you're homeless. It's concrete, it's a bridge, it's not gonna change. You know, like the apartment from Troll, Berry, Berry, Bop, Berry, Berry, Bop. What's going through my head, how I used to count the cars that went by. Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun, dun dun. Everything's just kind of coming back to me. It's almost like I'd been there the whole time. Whatever the you're dealing with and going through, somebody's got it worse. Somebody's got it a million times worse. You hear the cars, you know, going overhead, and you think to yourself, damn, it must be nice to have somewhere to go, and something to eat, and somewhere warm to sleep, and shit like that. The field wasn't enough. The woods weren't enough. The bridge is what broke me. And then you gotta realize, okay, that was then. You've made it a point to get past that. You have to stay strong, and you have to be past that. You know what I mean? Settling is the disease for contentment. When you're content, you stop. You stop moving forward, you stop progressing.
I think this was a hard experience for Dodongo. I think this was a turning point in his life. I really do, because I think that was him at a low point.
Don't give up. Never give up. When you give up, that's when you lose. That's when you stay homeless. Applies to everyone. I don't give a who you are. You don't stop. You don't quit. You don't fucking give up.
If a person learns a lesson after such ordeals, then I think it's an experience that it really is worth it.
I always thought I was going to do something with myself. I always thought I was going to change the world growing up. You know what I mean? Whether it be through music or whatever. We don't always have the ability to change the world. Just to change ourselves. And sometimes it takes sleeping under a bridge to figure that out. I didn't realize how bad I had fucking treated Melvor and Jay and everybody else. Moms and like everybody, literally. I think I needed to see this place one last time. One last time. This is good for me, actually. Very therapeutic. Like Johnson's and Johnson's. Yeah, it's good. It's not good to sacrifice people to do things your way.
Dodongo is a better person. Dodongo is not perfect by any means, but Dodongo is a better person than he was 10, 15, 20 years ago, for sure.
Oh my God, what's worse, bridge or game chasers? Fucking game chasers. At least under a bridge I could sleep. Matter of fact, one time he tried to get me to be a morning person whenever we had our own apartment at 15. I was 15. We called it the Happy Hatfield Hotel. And I wouldn't wake up and go to school. As a matter of fact, I would show up and I would go to lunch. But no, one time Melvor, he was just like, get up, go to school. I told him, F you. So he... This is actually true, though. So he attacked me.